Let's talk about some of the challenges. I'm sure the challenges of rural compared to city are a little bit different. What are some of the challenges, and how have you jumped those hurdles and made this a successful program?
Part of it was, I think, in the inception of the grant, there was a perception that people would be more apt to do and willing to do telehealth. I think, and I can only speak to, I don't have data to back this up, but anecdotally, it seemed that people had screen fatigue through COVID and wanted that. We've been isolated. And we already know in rural communities, that's one of our something that we have to really work and to protect against is that isolationist feeling. And so then COVID increased that. So having in-person services, originally we were only going to have one center in Carlsbad, but the communities, as when we sat down at the table with local leaders and community partners, we realized in person is what we need, and especially for our littles. As I sit in
Yes.
one of our playrooms, uh, therapy with a 5-year-old on telehealth is hard. So
Mhm.
being able to kind of pivot and realize, oh, we need to have centers in these small communities. And if you're coming weekly, that's another thing we want to break down transportation barriers. If you're trying to get your 5-year-old to therapy and you need to drive 30 miles or 60 or 80, that's you're probably not going to. Very few people
Right.
can miss that much work or school. So we still offer telehealth and it's a great option. And we're actually seeing an uptick in that. There's kind of a moving in a different direction, which is great. It helps if you can hop on your phone or your computer at work, at home, then you don't even have the commute time to get to that appointment. And it's still as effective as in person. So I think trying to work with our communities and in JAL, they've been an amazing partner, the JAL Hospital District and Clinic, where we have space there because it's a small community, but they need that too. And we, it's been, that's one of the ways I would say that we've been able to pivot. And of course, that has been in conjunction with those partnerships. We couldn't have done it without so many of them.